Hey guys, in this guide I'm just going to I'm just going to show you a few simple methods of how I make money on Runescape. They're not the best way, they're not like for massively high level players, because I'm not a massively high level player, I'm not a massive skiller or anything, I just play the game occasionally and have fun with it. So I'm going to show you a few ways I make money simply, again not the quickest, but if you keep just rotating between the few methods that I show you, then obviously you do get your skills up and you will make money eventually. So yeah, if you want to stick around and watch the rest of the video, please. Thanks. So then, here we go for the first thing that I do. Well, I used to do this a lot more because the prices were a lot higher, but one of the methods is just fishing. Now, fishing sharks or fishing lobsters. I don't like lobsters because, I don't know, you have to fish a hell of a lot to get any money, or that's what it feels like, even though you do fish them a hell of a lot quicker. So I just fish sharks here in the fishing guild. Just let me rotate. So if you don't know where this is, I'll just load it up on the map. You need level 68 fishing to get into the guild, and obviously you'll have that if you're trying to fish sharks, because you need like 80 fishing to even fish sharks. So if you've got that level fishing, then why not just try fishing sharks here? Or if you don't want to go in the range guild, if you don't want to go in the fishing guild, then if you teleport to Camelot, which you'll teleport here, then you run down this path into Catherby, you can fish in these spots here. You can fish sharks there. If you can't teleport to Camelot because your magic level isn't too high, then you can also teleport. Well, you can use lodestones, which here's the closest one. Oh, sorry, here's one in Catherby. If you've got that loaded, then you can use that, teleport to that, so that's very easy. Or you can use lodestones like here, and in Shears Village over here. Or you could teleport to Falador, run up this path, go through the gate, go over the mountain, or through the mountain if you've done the quest, and then into Catherby that way. So there's two places to fish sharks, and again, if you watch the rest of the video and mix them all together, so you do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, then you do quite quickly make some money and you have fun with it and you train your skills in the same way. So there's one method. Let's get on to number two. So then, here's method number two, or a possible way that you can make money. So I am 99 woodcutting, so woodcutting is a great way for me to just make money. So if you are a lower level woodcutting level, then you can cut like yew logs. I don't really like cutting them either, because again they are quite low on price at the minute, so you have to cut a fair amount to make any sort of substantial money. But here I am at magics. Now if you cut a lot of magic, well, say if you cut 200 magic logs, then you can get between 300 to 400k. Now that feels nicer because you don't have to cut many and you get quite a big return. Again, this is just a simple guide. It's nothing too like major. We will get onto some like harder things in a way. But again, if you need let me just load up the magic guide. Let me just load up the guide. You need level 75 to be able to cut magics. In all honesty, I would not cut magics when you get to level 75. I'd wait to at least get to about 85 to start cutting magics. Now magics aren't quick. They're not really quick at level 99, to be honest. I'm level 99 woodcutting, and they do take. Oh, I'll just get out of the way of this tree. They do still take me between 8 and 15 minutes to cut a whole inventory. But then again, that is worth about 40k. 8 minutes, 40k. It's not too bad. So if you don't know where I am, I'll just load up the map again. If it does load. The problem at the minute with like magics and not so much fishing, but magics is that unfortunately there are a hell of a lot of bots these days. There was a bot nuke a few months ago, but now the bots again have come back somehow. So they do pack a lot of the world. So if you try and find a smaller a world with less players, then you will again get more logs. So again, if you've got the lodestone, you can teleport to Shears Village here. So and that's just a simple walk to magics because the magic logs are here. Or you can teleport again to Camelot, or that lodestone, or again Falador and run over this mountain. But if you're here and it's packed, then there's magic logs in this little section here. There's 4 logs here and 3 logs here. If that's too full, then go to here. I normally find there's less bots here, so this is a better place to go. But again, there are bots that manage to make it work here. I don't really understand it myself, but yeah. So if you want to run down there, then that is another good place to go. I'll just quickly run to it and just show you the 4 logs. I'm very sorry if my Minecraft lags as I run, because it's not performing well today, and I've got it on the lowest setting as well, so I'm not really sure what's up to it. I think it's because I've had my laptop on for a hell of a long time, and it's a bit hot and struggling. But here we go, 4 logs there, there's 1, 2 gone, and there's 2 here ready to go, and not too many people here. So yeah, that's method 2 that I use. So if I normally cut magics, and then I'm a bit bored, I'll do some sharks, and then I'll go to another method, which I'm about to go to right now. Thank you. So another method, the 3rd method I'm going to show you, is to do with Hunter. Now, if you like, some people might have any. Okay, I'm just going to give this guy a shout out. Lord, I am Boris, level 76. Wanted a shout out, so there we go. And I'll just say this game. G Brow, level 82. They're both noobs, but you know, I'll leave them to it. So yeah, swamp lizards. Now, Hunter. We go on to the Hunter. Oh, sorry, have I clicked Hunter or Slayer? No, I clicked Hunter. Just wait for this to load up. Again, apologies for my laptop. It's not up for it today. So this is always a tricky one to find it. Okay, so that's traps. I really don't know where the hell it is. But anyway, these swamp lizards, you need something like 30 Hunter. You put a trap down. You put a trap down. You just need a net and rope, I think. You put a trap down, and then you basically walk into it and you catch them. These swamp lizards sell for over 1k each, so you do a few inventories and you end up with 100, 200, 300k. And you get quite a lot of hunter experience. Like, I did this. I'm not a big skiller, and I don't play like for hours consistently. I just play the odd hour here and there in the week, and I got to level 60 hunter fairly quickly. I was quite surprised. And then you can move on to other things if you choose to. So yeah, that's hunter for you. If you want to do that, then why not? I'll just show you where I am, because you might be a little bit confused. I am in Canifis, and if you've never heard of Canifis, or you've never been to Canifis, then this will be quite a hard journey for you. How I get to Canifis, I teleport to Lumbridge, Varrock, sorry. Run out here, through this little gate, up here, and then I have to go through this dungeon, well, it's underground place. You have to do a quest. I think the quest, I'm not too sure, I can't quite remember. I did the quest about a year, well, probably about 3 years ago. I think it's Priest in Peril. I'm really not sure. Don't hate on me if it's not. So you do that, you go through here, you come out here, and then you're into Canifis. There's the bank for Canifis, and you just run around the grass, and here is the hunter as it's marked out here. And then you run back bank, and keep going, keep going, keep going, and then you can put more traps down the higher level you get, and all that. So yeah, that's hunter. That's another method I use. So if I'm not woodcutting, or if I'm bored of woodcutting, if I'm bored of sharks, bored of fishing, I'll come do some hunter, and that's another good way. So yeah, I've got another way, so another method coming up now, so just keep on for this. So another method I use is here at Ankus. Ankus are level 75, and they're in the bottom floor of the stronghold, which you can get that from Barbarian Village, which is just outside Varrock and Edgeville. So that's an easy thing to do. These drop lots of blood runes and death runes, pure essence, herbs. They also drop quite a few charms, like gold charms. So if you're up for summoning, you know, it's a good way to get charms, I feel. I'd advise you to be at least over level 95 combat to be able to kill these things, because they are quite powerful and quite strong. But I'm level 110 combat, and I know that's not huge. I have no problem against them really. So, and it's just quite an easy way to make money, and quite a good method to, get your levels up as well. And I'm going to show you one more now, which is again to do with combat. So I've shown you a woodcutting way, a fishing way, a hunter way, and 2 combats slash slayer. So that'll be like the roundup of what I do to make money. I know they're not all like fantastic, but I hope one applies to you. And if you're not into RuneScape much, or you haven't played for a while or something like that, then this will hopefully be helpful to you. So yeah, let's go on to the final method that I use. So guys, for the final way that I make money, well, I used to make money as I've only just really started playing RuneScape again, because I lost 50 mil, well, I had 50 mil cash pile and a few other things. I logged back in and I was left with 1 GP. Appreciated that, but so I quit for a year or two or something like that, and just starting back now, getting back into the game. So another place I used to come was Banshees. Now you might be thinking, they're level 23, what the hell are you doing there? You need level 15 Slayer to kill Banshees, and you have to wear earmuffs, which you get from any Slayer master. Just trade him, and you'll have them with him. So you come here with earmuffs. This is right next to Canifis, by the way. It's on the first floor. You just run round, and you'll get to here. But yeah, they used to drop. I'm not sure if they do anymore. They used to drop loads of herbs like ranas and apologies if I say that wrong. Actually, I've never actually said that word out loud. That's how I always think about it in my head. Rana. However, those prices have dropped now, and I think quite a few of the herb prices have dropped. And I used to get like 1k pure essence every time I come, just spending like half an hour here. It used to just bring in 200 to 300k every time I came, so it was, it all adds up in the end, if you know what I mean. So these are the 4 or 5 methods that I used to just rotate between, just to get some money. There are loads of other ways to make money on RuneScape, don't get me wrong. There's like, I'm not even going to go into it, and there's, if you're a high level player in most skills, then you can make money, you can make millions very, very easy, and there are some easier ways, even at a low level, for low level players, but the methods I've shown you now are really just no risk. They're not too boring if you keep switching them around, and if you're a bit more patient than me, then you'll probably make even more money than me, if you know what I mean. So I've been Steve from Global Elements Gaming. If you want to see more RuneScape videos, then Zach, who is also part of the Global Elements team, is currently making a race to chaotics, which is to do with dungeoneering, where he goes from he's at level 55 now, and he goes to level 80, where you can have enough to buy chaotics, which can hit like 900s, and then with them he's going to make a hell of a lot of money and do that, have videos of him making money and stuff, and that'll follow on from this maybe. But if you want to see other things like Call of Duty, we've got a hell of a lot of MOBs out. Again, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Apparently it's Moab, but MOBs, that's what I want to say. That's what I'm going to say it as. We've got quickscoping. Now, if you watch any of our quickscope clips or videos, montages, honestly, please check them out, because they are really, apart from the editing, because we haven't got like the professional gaming channels have awesome editing where they make like bullets fly out the screen and stuff. We haven't obviously got that. Maybe we will one day. And we're upgrading to a HD PVR from a Roxio, so that should be fun as well. But yeah, the actual footage is absolutely amazing. That's from Sam, most of that is. We've also got FIFA stuff coming out from Jack, and he's already put 1 or 2 FIFA things out. And he's also done, just a little tips on Call of Duty, like what you should do to like avoid dying and get the best kill streaks and stuff like that. And then there's myself, who I normally do, and I've only really done Minecraft at the minute. I've done a little stadium series where I build a huge stadium. Had to unfortunately stop that series because I lost the world twice and started again twice, and then I had to change the laptop and start again, and I lost it again, and it's an absolute mess. So I gave up on that, but I started making a new series now, so please go check that out. I think I've said everything. I've mentioned everything. We've also got loads of other videos like Skate and Skate 3, if you know what that is. FIFA, I've already said. So yeah, please check out the channel. Please subscribe if this has helped in any way, and if any of our other videos interest you. So yeah, I've been Steve, like I said. Please check out for more, and thank you. I hope this helps.